It is so important to get this little piece. It is life-changing. It is something I put out on the internet repeatedly over and over and over again for years. And that is, most of us, where we came from, Lucky Charms cereal, Wonder Bread, pasteurized, homogenized, glow-in-the-dark, larvicide, fungicide, herbicide, suicide, genetically modified, hormonally altered, pasteurized milk in a plastic leaching jug that's cut with tap water. All of the food's domesticated. It's now GMO. All the natural medicines that keep the food alive in nature and keep the insects off of it in nature and keep the parasites off it in nature, they've been removed. We don't need them. Now it's behind a farmer's fence line with sprays and chemicals and everything. So the actual real food, wild food, natural food, it's all protected from being predated upon by Mother Nature as best as we can with all our sprays and chemicals. Basically, we take all the medicine out of the food, and that's over here is a little white pill called an antibiotic, which is really a mushroom concentrate. We'll get to that again. So that our kids are completely defenseless. They have no immunological nutrition at all. It's all like white bread or GMO food or just food. It's very difficult to make it. Slowly, the idea of superfoods is creeping in. But the idea of super herbs has not crept in at all. If you don't have super herbs somewhere building up for you as a generalized part of your protocol, at some level, you're going to be susceptible immunologically. What do I mean by that? Medicinal mushrooms like chaga mushroom, like reishi mushroom, that's the king and the queen. Start there. You don't need much. This is chaga. And reishi, I mean, when you see reishi, it's got it's like, you talk about a stairway to heaven, there it is. We start with the king and the queen. Reishi mushroom's the most well-studied herb in the history of the world. You think it does nothing? I'll tell you how it does nothing if you don't have it. What happens as you get into these mushrooms and you start getting them into your body is it builds up an immunological momentum. Now, I put this into my book, the Chaga book, just on beta-glucans, which is a polysaccharide complex that's found in medicinal mushrooms. You can do things other than medicinal mushrooms. It could be astragalus or schizandra or your favorite herbs, tulsi or ashwagandha or whatever ones you like. But the mushrooms are a good one because it's really an interesting thing to see like, oh, wait, this is the insight, just to get clear, just so we're all clear on this. Mushrooms that grow on trees are medicinal mushrooms.